So welcome back to this channel. So today I want to talk about is the 2013's almost 11-year-old mid-range phone still usable in 2023? This is kind of a weird question, but I think it will be fun to find out, install some apps, and I don't know. So let's see what we're gonna do. So I plugged it in to charge it because of course, battery is dead. This is basically my first ever smartphone, so battery is bad. I got it back in 2013, and yeah, so we're gonna wait for this thing to power on, and basically see what we can do on this phone in 2013, as you can see. So yeah, it's booting up, and so nostalgic right there. So yeah, this is basically budget version of Galaxy S3, I believe. I mean, it's got some features of the Galaxy S4, but mainly it looks like Galaxy S3. So there we go. This thing is booted up. Yeah, I still think this phone is. It's like this phone still thinks it's in 2020, 2012. So, yeah, let's check which Android version are we running right now, and that is Android 4.1.2, which is Jelly Bean. And yeah, it's been a long time since Google stopped supporting this version of Android, and yeah, basically, we've got some great applications right here. It came with some games pre-installed, like this Asphalt 6 and Assassin's Creed, or Doodle Jump. Yeah, I used to play these games at that time. This phone came with this game pre-installed. I never really liked it, but oh, there we go. So we got like really good games like here. We can still play Angry Birds on this thing. I think it should be kind of nostalgic to see if this one will still hold up in 2023. I highly doubt you won't be able to use it like on a phone. Oh, I was on 15th level. I didn't really remember. So you can just play a game like that. Doesn't really tell us much, and I don't have a Play Store account on this thing. I don't have a Google account entered on this thing, but I think we should be able to use Samsung apps. I don't want to connect this to my Google account right now. Yeah, it'll cause slowdowns because the Google services are going to run in the background. So I'll try to use Samsung apps. This is a really old version of Samsung apps, and we're gonna see if I'm gonna be able to use it. So I don't want any Google services on this thing, but Samsung Apps update is available, and well, yeah, let's go ahead and update because why not? We want to keep this one as up to date as possible. I might even try using custom ROMs on this phone, and I think we should be able to install some custom ROMs and maybe get some new version of Android. So I'm gonna update this thing real quick. So it keeps crashing. I updated it, waited for it to update. I closed the Samsung apps, the application itself. I opened it up again, and it still does the same. It's still showing me some update stuff. So I don't know if it's really updating, or is this phone even supported by the newer versions of Samsung apps or Galaxy apps. Now it's called Galaxy Store, I believe. Yeah, it's showing Samsung apps old version, so we're gonna use it without updating. There we go. So let's see what we can download right here. I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot of supported stuff. Let's see if we can use basic apps like Facebook. There's no Facebook in this. I might have to use my Google account. So I'll be back. So, yeah, I'm just gonna type in, let's see if we can use Facebook. Let's see if it is even available. Facebook isn't, but Facebook Lite is. So we're gonna install it right now, because why not? We're gonna install as many apps as possible. No connection. Get out of here. Install it again. It's only 2 megabytes. It's not even 2 megabytes. It's like 1.994. Like, I think it's updating, like, the Play Store. So, basically, you can still install some apps. You can still browse, web. You can still, watch YouTube. So, YouTube app isn't supported on this phone. I mean, it actually is, but the latest version of YouTube that is supported by this phone is no longer supported by Google, and I cannot use that version of YouTube either. So my only way to watch YouTube on this thing is to go to Google Chrome and type in youtube.com, and I'll be able to use that like that. Yeah, it's kind of slow. But okay, what can we do about it? Nothing. So this phone is still capable, sort of. You can still make phone calls and text messages. You can still browse the web. And I mean, it's a phone and it works. So I don't get like. Of course, obviously, it's really bad. The camera quality is terrible compared to today's standards. Like, it's really bad camera, probably because of that cracked camera glass. I don't know, but right now, as of now, it's terrible condition. Um, uh, so it's kind of, I don't know. You can still kind of play these games, like you can still play Cut the Rope and Angry Birds, like older games, older mobile games. Like, it kind of felt nostalgic. I kind of played some Angry Birds on this thing in Temple Run, off the camera, and yeah, it really brought back so many good memories. Yeah, basically that's all I had to say. I tried the software update on this thing, but never really worked. Okay. Makes me do all this stuff all over again. It says registering device and device registered, and if I go to settings and, yeah, it says the latest updates have already been installed, even though this one's running, I don't know, like 11-year-old software. So, I don't know. Like, it says 2012, and like, I believe Android 4.1.2 came out in 2012, so that makes it like 11-year-old software. What can we do about it? Nothing. But it was really good looking back at this device. Felt really nostalgic, really good. It kind of gives us an idea of how long phones can be used for basic stuff. If we use phone for basics, this phone is not that slow, I'm gonna tell you. It's really slow compared to today's standards. But maybe you have like 4 or 5-year-old kids. I think they're gonna be kind of fine with this for just making calls or something. If you have something like this laying around at your house. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. So stay tuned for more videos. This is kind of my kind of like my first long video, so yeah, stay tuned for more videos and peace out.